Hello dudes and babes, Dangerous Thing here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're here for the first time, and if you are, then please hit subscribe because I'd love to see you again. Alright, so today we're jumping into another episode of Boom Beach, and like you know, another day, another Boom Beach map cleaning exercise. So today I am bringing back the good old combo of course, my favorite hookahs, and maybe towards the end I'll throw in some other combos, but for now I think I'm going to try and clear out as many bases as I can in the video within 10 minutes, and yeah, that basically leaves me like very little time for error. So let's jump in, let's start booming, and let's start getting some loot, man, because quite a few upgrades are available right now and I want to keep pushing it. So let's go, let's jump in. Alright, so first things first, I'm a realist. I'm gonna cut this video here and there just so I can keep it short and sweet, because I know you all have like a really short attention span, and the only reason I know because I do too. So let's jump in right here. I've been searching for some bases. I will cut all this searching and looking for cool bases process out so you don't have to deal with it, and yeah, let's just go in. Like I said, I'm bringing the hookah back, and today I am going to just try and use that particular combo. I may switch towards the end, I don't know just yet. That of course depends on what bases are looking sweet and what defenses look like, and of course it's going to determine what I'm going to raid with. So let's take out the remaining rocket launcher over there by actually trying to take out the shock launcher and rocket launcher together. Wouldn't that be sweet? Seriously? Okay. Well, let's take it out with two artilleries there, and there is a very low level rocket launcher right in the middle, which I will take out with just artillery shots because I don't want to waste another barrage. And now I'm going to deploy from the right hand side. I'm going to keep a close eye on the laser, on the shock blaster. I can't speak right now. Alright, shock blaster is definitely going to become pretty active pretty soon, so zap right there, and now we are looking pretty safe. And I think I'm going to go ahead and actually try to kind of go from the right without having to venture too far into the left, because the base looks very, very manageable. He's level 47 player, and also maybe I can like stick to a theme and go up in the level of difficulties of the bases, because this one is actually pretty easy. Let's flare and take this guy out because he's definitely a pain in my behind, and now that the shock blaster is out, we should be able to clear through this really, really quickly. One of the things that I think I typically concentrate on, which I really shouldn't, is I start taking out like doom cannons, boom cannons and cannons and stuff like that, whereas really I should be, ooh, hello, that was really, really quick. Where was I? Whereas really I should be concentrating on something that causes more splash damage per second, and that is something that I know myself, a lot of you guys tell me, and I'm basically going to try and stick to it and try to be more careful this time around. So let's go to the next one. Let's find the next base to attack. Alright, here we go. Sergey, I bet you are a comrade of mine, Sergey. Let's take a look at what is going to happen here. Sergey actually has his defenses, you know, that are not so upgraded there. Look at the cannons. They look like they're definitely below level 5. I don't know. I haven't seen a cannon like that. It's like a baby cannon. I don't even remember what level that would be looking at the look of it. Probably, but definitely below level 5. I think so. So I'm going to stick to the right. There is a rocket launcher and shock launcher on the left that I'm not even going to worry about, because I will place my troops right on the right hand side by the HQ, so that I'm not going to waste the GBE on the shock launcher and rocket launcher on the left that you see right there in the corner. So let's go ahead and take out the remaining rocket launcher, and now we're ready to rock and roll. I may take out these right here because I have a ton of GBE, and quite frankly taking out the machine gun would be pretty beneficial for me. Now I can actually, well, do I want to clear out the mines with critters, which is what I usually do, or do I just want to walk my heavies through it? Let's go and deploy the troops, and I think I'll drop them. Okay, let's go, let's drop them, clear out a few mines here, and let's go and flare to the right away. It's just really not necessary to have to go anywhere, you know, in the vicinity of the left hand side. There's nothing happening there that I need to worry about. Let's smoke screen my troops, and then I will just go ahead and walk them up to the HQ. Fortuitously, there's actually an upgrade happening right there with the boom cannon, which means I have even less stuff to worry about. So I really should just flare right at the sniper tower over there so we can take it out and get into the next attack, because right now, honestly, there's really nothing here that I worry about, even though the rocket launcher is kind of within the range. But I think we have enough enough manpower and enough lady power to just take everything out. Let's do a reflare over here. Let's patch him up. Oh no, we really don't have to worry about that boom cannon, but now that it's gone, I guess it's gone. So now at the HQ, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's patch up my heavy so that the rocket launcher that keeps blasting at them doesn't do damage and doesn't take him out. Let's see how many troops I've lost. Actually, pretty curious. I think I've lost a couple, but doesn't seem like I lost too many. Let's look at the final count. Definitely at least 2 heavies. 3 heavies? How many? 2 heavies and 2 Zukas. Not so bad at all. All right, so let's jump into the next one. Let's find something sweet. And here we are. Let's go jump into Mr. Wilco's base. I suppose it also could be Mrs. Wilco or Miss Wilco. The base looks really, really sweet. It is only level 50, 445 victory points, so kind of the same range of victory points as my personal account, but a few levels lower. That's because I've just really concentrated for a while on upgrading a bunch of my buildings, which is why my level went up, but my VPs basically stayed exactly where they were. And as you know, I am still trying to push for 500 because that's what I want to be right now. I know it's a very vain and completely unimportant number. I just want to be at 500 VPs. I just want to cross the threshold, wave hello at everybody who is up there, and see what it feels like to be at the 5,000 and above. So let's continue moving through here. I think I will deploy on the left because it looks pretty easy from the left. There is a shock blaster and shock launcher right by the HQ. So I think what I will do is eventually I will just shock them 2 simultaneously using one shock bomb, and from there on I will just move my troops up to the HQ. Let's go ahead and deploy on the left. Let's put our gentlemen first and our ladies will follow. And then we will go ahead and take out that sniper tower. I'm gonna put 1 box of crits to take out the boom mine. I know it wasn't quite important, but I really would rather lose critters than lose a heavy, because heavies are important. You know, they're just there to protect the ladies, and what can I say? Ladies are quite fragile. Okay, so now I have to start using the shock, so I can shock the shock blaster and shock launcher together simultaneously. Oh my god, I am so low. I'm so low in GB. So let's start. Come on. Let's get up to the shock blaster and take shock blaster out. And once that is done, I will be able to just concentrate on the HQ and not worry about losing too many troops. Okay, definitely getting carried away here. My troops are just kind of like all over the place, just doing a field trip on Wilco's Island. Field trip on the Wilco Island, free tickets right here. All right, so the base is down, and I'm going to head out and reload and jump into the next one after I retrain. You know me, I don't spend diamonds. Well, I don't often spend diamonds. See you in a sec. Okay, so what I think of doing now is going for maybe a few NPC bases just so I can beef up my resource pile and maybe jump into an upgrade at the end of this video. I am quite eager to upgrade my landing craft. One of them is still level 17, which is why I would love to push it up to level 18. At level 18, I can actually fit 11 Zukas in the landing craft, which is really quite nice, and I would love to be able to do that. So let's take out the rocket launchers over here, and I'm gonna have to take out the boom cannon with another artillery shot, which shouldn't be a problem. So what I'm going to do now, as much as I think I should take out the machine guns, I think I will take out the shock launcher up on the furthest on the very top, and then just jump in and take out the remaining. Oh no, that didn't work. That didn't work so great, did it? All right, let's shock this, drop my troops, and then shock the one above it. And ooh, that didn't do it very well. The placement was a little sloppy. Okay, now I just have to keep an eye on the machine guns because they can definitely chop up my ladies, and my ladies obviously are, oh no, they're, I hate when they just start wandering off. Come on, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan, sugars. Okay, let's take out, oh my gosh, and they're doing it again. What is not clear about following the flare? Let me ask you that. I would be a terrible army commander. I would just like yell all the time, and that would not be, I would not be loved by my troops and by my brigades and by my battalions. So let's flare them again because these Zookas, man, they just have a mind of their own. What can I tell you? All right, let's take out the, so almost said sniper towers. What I meant to say is flamethrowers. So this base is going down in no time, and then I'm going to have to retrain because I lost a pretty significant number of units. So let's see how many peoples I've lost and estimate our losses here. What is it? Oh man, that's terrible. Okay. I'm gonna make this a last attack for the video. I've chopped up a few. I've waited in between to retrain my troops, all for you dudes and babes, so you don't have to sit here and watch some lame attacks. So here is Mr. Shrilly. I'm not sure. Please forgive me for that. The base doesn't look very hard, and the resources in stake are pretty sweet. So I think I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have this one on the plate. Bunch of the things on the base look pretty maxed out. Look at the boom cannons, at the cannons, and stuff like that. But everything is so clunked up that I feel like I can definitely take advantage of that and take out multiple buildings simultaneously, therefore getting a little bit extra GBE there. So let's go ahead and deploy. I'm going to keep an eye on the on that shock blaster. Actually, let's take out the shock launcher. Only has a little bit left in it, so let's take that out. Okay, and now I'm just going to, oh, okay, let's do that too, because that's going to give me an extra, well, that sucks. Definitely thought I was gonna take out all three buildings simultaneously and get an extra GBE there, but I didn't, which is fine. Let's go ahead and clear the middle of it with my troops. I'm going to keep an eye on the shock blaster. Other than that, there is a machine gun, of course, pesky in terms of causing splash damage to my troops. We are, however, going to, I think we'll be just fine. Now I need to put a shock bomb on the shock blaster, shock launcher. I cannot speak right now. When I get nervous, I definitely, something happens in my brain when I get nervous, and I'm just like, mushy, pudding brain, can't speak. So pudding brain right now is sitting here and trying to speak English. Okay, let's go ahead and take out the shock blaster. I definitely need to remove that right away. Okay, come on, let's walk it up. Let's walk up to it, and now let's remove that boom cannon. It barely has any health in it. Okay, and let's go ahead and ooh, okay, my heavies are almost all gone, and that is not great, but I'm still confident that we can make this happen. I think we can definitely make this happen. I'm just going to, oh my god, I'm just going to bite my nails here and use my remaining GBE to remove some of the defense buildings. Okay, my Zuka ladies are doing quite alright. I think we got this. The sniper tower is still up there, and it's got a great reach, but you know what? I think we got this. We definitely do. Yeah, nothing to worry about. This was definitely a little nerve-wracking. I don't know why I lost so many troops all at once. I'm gonna look back on it after I'm done recording and figure out what the hell happened there. But here we are, another attack, and as I said, this was the last one. I'm probably going to jump into Dr. T after this and get additional loot because I'm still going to be short on the loot to upgrade my landing craft to level 18. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of raiding and clearing up my map. Like I said, oh, at 460 VPs now, that's great. Only 40 VPs short of my goal of 500. And like I said, I'm on the quest to upgrade my landing craft. There are so many other things I can upgrade right now, but honestly, I don't think I want to. I think I really want to upgrade my landing craft. So let's go ahead and raid a little bit more. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, DT is out.